My name is Julio Baez. The first time I came to PWI, I came as quality control manager. That was my original position that I was hired for. My role now for Goodwill is the veteran service manager, but prior to that, I was the project manager for PowerWorks. So a lot of people ask, what's PowerWorks? PowerWorks is a company that's a sister company of Goodwill, and they do the cleaning contract for Fort Benning, which is now Fort Moore, and they run that cleaning contract. But it's a program for people with disabilities. The best thing that I liked about being a project manager with PowerWorks was the people. They were so resilient, especially with the disabilities they had, but it gave me the opportunity to work hand in hand with them. What was unique about working with PowerWorks is they have a ratio. You have to have people that have a severe disability. So being that my daughter had a disability, I felt it was my turn to help others. So 75% of the people that work at PowerWorks have a severe disability. So that, to me, was a chance to help others. So one of the things that made me want to stay at PowerWorks for almost 7 years was, like I said earlier, the ability to work with others, and then I was working on post as well. I'm a military veteran of 30 years, so I wanted to have some type of comfort. So I knew working on base would give me a little bit of comfort as well. So just being able to work, and it was a great place to be. I mean, especially during COVID. COVID, we were considered key essential, and our people didn't lose their jobs. So that even kept me going. I said, man, if our folks can come in during this COVID and have no fear, then I can continue to do this the same as they do. So it was great. That was one of the reasons I stayed, because they were so resilient and dedicated to their job. There was a lot of difficult or challenges that would come with working in PowerWorks, and one of them things that I struggled with was change. Because in the military, we could change on a dime, but working with people with disabilities, they don't like change. So I had to slow down. And I found that really difficult because I could see the problem and I knew the solution. So I said, okay, this is how we fix it. But no, that's not the way it is, because if you have a person, for example, that is used to stocking the bathrooms or the latrines, that's what he or she wants to do all the time, and that's what they're geared to do. And if you change that, it'll completely mess up their day. So that's something I had to learn freshly coming out of the military. And change was easy for me, but it's not easy for everyone else. So that was a struggle. How has PowerWorks changed my life? Wow, it's for the better. You think you really understand working with people with disabilities, and you hear people say, well, I've got a family member, or I've got this, or I've got a daughter, or I've got a friend who has disabilities, but it's not the same thing. When you have a company that is 75% have disabilities, it's different, but it shows me to have patience. It gave me courage to continue to come to work every day, and it showed me that, hey, if my people can face all these issues and battles thrown at them, it's easy for me. It's just easy. It just made my life easier working with PowerWorks.